Hey everyone, today I'm going to look at some top Booksy alternatives. So, if you have ever used Booksy, you might have run into some of the same issues that we have, which is payment related problems, difficulty deleting your team members or financial information, especially regarding client problems with the just complete lack of features, bad training, and just issues with the review function. So if any of these have been a problem for you, you might be looking for something that is a bit more reliable. So I'm going to start with customer service issues. Now, for me, customer service is paramount. If you have any problem with your business settings, let's say I'm going through here and I'm trying to change the personal information, or I want to update my payment method, I need to be able to talk to someone on the phone quickly, because managing a salon does not give you a lot of free time. And clients don't tend to like it when you're holding the phone against one shoulder while also trying to foil without dropping anything on the floor or on their shirts. So I really prioritize good customer service, and that has been a big issue with Booksy. They have unresponsive, unhelpful, or just slow customer service, especially when you are trying to use the support that they have with their chat function. So getting down to this support area can be hard. It's down here, you want support, and this is what pops up. It's just a chat function. And you get a lot of delays, and you typically don't get a good resolution here. I personally don't want a solution from a virtual assistant. I want to talk to an actual person. So that said, I would say that a big contender for anyone looking to overcome that main issue of customer service problems is Boulevard. Boulevard was created by stylists who know what those key issues are. Boulevard has very good support. You can reach out to a phone number. You get good support from the start with the comprehensive, real person on the other end onboarding process. So you have a dedicated manager who helps you with your onboarding. You also have dedicated people who know what these problems are, who can help you with purchase order issues. If you're having a problem with something that's still pending, you can call customer service right away and get a real person, not just a chatbot. Now, Boulevard, I think, is a good alternative for several other issues. A lot of problems I've had with Booksy has to do with deleting personal information or financial information from the account. I just can't seem to get it to update after I delete information. I've tried the chat function. It just doesn't work once I try to delete someone from here. If I try to change my employee information, Boulevard makes that very simple. I can very easily add clients. I can delete clients. I can add or remove people who are staff at any time. I can quickly go through here and deactivate, the end. Log out, or suspend. It makes it very simple. As soon as someone quits or moves on to something that might be a better fit for them in terms of their career, I can just quickly suspend them because maybe they are done for right now. They are leaving for 2 weeks. I can log them out so that they can't see what's going on here. I can also just deactivate them. So suspending them prevents them from logging in or being booked, while deactivating them just removes them from the calendar entirely. So it's very simple to manage with Boulevard. Now, a lot of other problems that people have run into with Booksy have to do with the payment and refund problems. So it's already kind of a difficult layout here, but when you get down to payments, which should be here somewhere but are difficult to find, people have complained a lot about problems with this system, particularly when it comes to verifying bank accounts, getting refunds, and of course unauthorized charges. So that has been a big problem for many clients, sometimes for us as well, when it comes to processing the transactions, signing people out, and getting everything refunded where it should be. So if that is your main pain point, I would strongly suggest Vagaro. So Vagaro has a very simple process. Their settings, their payment section is very easy to work with. So you have very simple access to the things that you sell, things that you have in terms of inventory. When you are checking someone out, you can go right here to this checkout button. Very easy to find because it has actual words, unlike Booksy, which just has weird pictures. And you pop over here and you can look at services. You can check someone out. You can look at previous sales. So if I want to see transactions that I've had before, I can look at services. I can look at sales. Let's change this to a different month. And then I can go to refunds. I can run a report. I can handle all of that from a very easy layout here. So another issue that people have run into with Booksy is the fees. Now, when you first start, It's going to be free. You get that 14-day trial, which a lot of companies offer. But after that, it starts charging you a monthly fee. Now, it purportedly charges you a base fee around $30 plus an extra fee for every employee that you add. But a lot of people have complained about hidden fees related to the payment processing part and the Booksy Boost part. So in theory, you're able to boost yourself. You have all these promotions, you have these social media connections, and you make it easy for people to find you with your front-facing business profile on Google. That's one of the key things that they have you do when you sign up is add your business location and information and create that profile so that you can easily market yourself. Let's see if I can find it here. Profile here. You can add all your stuff and benefit from that type of integration. But the problem is there's a lot of hidden fees here. And I, for one, cannot stand when there are hidden fees. I just want to know what the whole cost is going to be up front because that makes it so much harder to manage a budget for a business, especially when you have slow months versus really busy months. And you need to know, during the busy months, how much you might want to set aside for those slow months to have, as a rainy day fund. So if that is your main issue, I would consider Square as someone just starting out. So Square is obviously a free service if you are by yourself. So if you're an independent and you don't like those higher than expected fees or hidden fees, Square is pretty simple. You do have that base fee per transaction, but other than that, everything here, totally completed. You can set up your work calendar, you can manage your wait list, you can do online bookings. You can also take advantage of easy payments online with subscriptions, disputes, very easy to manage as well. All of these things are pretty clear, and you're not going to pay anything extra for them. You can, of course, upgrade your subscription if you have more employees or if you want more access, but Square is going to be simple. No hidden fees, nothing unexpected. Similarly, Boulevard is a good option if unexpected fees are your pain point. Boulevard might cost more per month depending on the number of locations you have. We have 2 locations, as you can see here, so that is going to cost a bit more as we are managing several staff members across multiple locations, but that's only a few $100s per month individually. You can expect to pay around $150 per month on average, but you know exactly what your costs are. And if you are paying for the more comprehensive package, everything is included. So unlike Booksy, you definitely won't have any hidden fees because it's all there. Now, one of the other issues people have reported is just technical glitches. There have been a lot of problems on Booksy with this calendar integration. The app doesn't always remember your user settings. So when you log in, you kind of have a problem here managing your calendar, managing appointments. So you have to re-enter that information all the time. There have been a lot of glitches with this. Now, in terms of doing away with glitches, I would recommend Mango Mint. So Mango Mint has a very easy to use calendar. As you can see here, you can add all of your employees. You have all the information here. Everything has words and pictures, which makes it easy to manage at a quick glance. But they also have very good security and a good design at their base. So they don't have a lot of scams or problems with login. It's a very easy, simple process. Now, if you are worried about losing clients because of accusations of scamming, like reversing payments or just failing to handle fake accounts properly, which has been a reported problem with Booksy, I would go with Fresha. So Fresha is a good way to better manage your business reputation. They have this platform right here that is front-facing. You can post your profile right here on the Fresha option. So people who are looking for a specific treatment like hairstyling and a specific date, maybe they want something next month or they want something today, they can search and then find people based on that area. So Fresha is a really good way to advertise your business, manage your business in that regard. Similarly, Vagaro does have a front-facing platform for employees. So you can see the regular system here is for you as a business, but if a customer wants to find a local service, they can use this part of the platform to just look for popular options. They can see things that are popular right now, get access to daily deals, and then of course, live stream classes. So that's a really good way to better manage your business reputation and avoid losing clients and instead build off that client base. Now, while I'm here at Vagaro, I'm going to quickly mention that a lot of other issues reported with Booksy have to do with limited features and inflexibility. So there's not a lot of customization or control, especially about inventory and the like. So one of the areas where I do really like Vagaro has to do with the form creation, marketing, and inventory management. So you'll look at the forms here You have a lot of customization for drag and drop features. You can choose a template. You can add different forms, make them versatile, and integrate them into the booking process so that when someone books an appointment, they will automatically be sent the respective forms that they need to fill out beforehand. So if you are struggling with a lot of limited features, particularly with regard to forms, I would strongly consider Vagaro. And then finally, there have been some weird issues with the Booksy reviews. So a big part of Booksy's plan is that you can generate reviews from your profile. So as you saw here, the profile can be connected to social media, and then it builds up reviews here that people can see when they're looking at your profile on things like Google. Some users have found that it's really difficult to remove or manage negative reviews. It takes a significant toll on your business operations. So if that is a problem for you, I would consider Gloss Genius. I do like the way Gloss Genius better manages their catalog, their clients, and of course, growing businesses with much more comprehensive reviews and the ability to control those reviews to manage what you have and of course take things down. So overall, there are a lot of good alternatives to Booksy, depending on what it is you are looking for. So if you are struggling with problems managing account information, or you don't like the limits with customer service, I would strongly go with Boulevard. If you're worried about payments or a lack of customization, go with Vagaro. Looking to overcome unexpected or unclear fees, stick with Square or Boulevard. Problems with app reliability, I would consider Mango Mint. And of course, issues with those internal reviews, go with Gloss Genius. So you have a lot of different options, and you get to choose the one that will work best for your business based on your main pain point.